Hi, I'm Dave Werhane, Director of the National Scouting Museum at Philmont Scout Ranch. Today I'd like to share with you a very special artifact for me. This artifact is pretty important primarily because of the way I discovered it. Back in 2018, as we were moving into the new National Scouting Museum here at Philmont, we were going through our collections, which had been packed up from the Irving Museum, as well as the Philmont collection from the old Philmont Museum. As we were going through there and unpacking, there were a lot of questions. How much of the museum exhibits would be on Cimarron? How many of the museum exhibits would be on Boy Scouts? And how much of the museum's exhibits would be on Philmont Scout Ranch? And it was literally within a few minutes of a friend of mine asking me that question that I came across this special piece in our Philmont collection. As you might tell, this is a certificate from the Boy Scouts of America for a Scoutmaster. Now, this is not just any certificate for a Scoutmaster. This certificate is for Eugene Twitty Lambert to start Troop 1 in Cimarron, New Mexico in March of 1913. And it was the perfect answer to those questions. What will be about Philmont? What will be about Boy Scouts national history? And what will be about Cimarron and the local history of New Mexico? And I think this piece tells it right off the bat. Some of these things are all tied together and you can't separate them apart. Another interesting note about Eugene Twitty Lambert being a Scoutmaster in 1913 is that he's not just some random citizen of Cimarron. As a matter of fact, Eugene Twitty Lambert was the youngest of 6 siblings. Here's a picture of him about the time he would have been the Scoutmaster. Now, you may recognize the name Lambert. That's because Eugene was the youngest son of Henry Lambert. Henry Lambert was the chef for General Grant and then President Abraham Lincoln back in the mid-1800s. After the Civil War, Henry Lambert moved out west and soon settled in Cimarron, New Mexico, where he opened a restaurant. If you've ever been to Philmont on a trek or a PTC, you might have sooner or later ventured into town for a really good meal. And if you wanted a really good meal, you probably went to the St. James Hotel. And that is the restaurant we're talking about that was founded by Eugene's dad, Henry Lambert, back in the mid-1800s. So, thank you for your time. Please feel free to write in the comments about your Scoutmaster and how important he may have been or was, definitely, to your time as a Scout. Thank you, and I hope you have a great day.